there, everyone. Welcome, my YouTube friends. I am Kelly. These earrings of mine are going to be part of the video for making of the mug rugs I just did. So I'll come a little closer in a minute and show you closer what my earrings look like. Today, I'm wearing little snowflakes with green bows on them. Back to the mug rugs. For this mug rug, I started with my piece of batting, which is 10 this way, 10 this way, and 7.5 this way. So I took some scraps and basically of matching up the size approximately. So I started with this piece of red truck, which is, sorry I don't remember, I did this the other day and then I started sewing and forgot. It is 5.25 by 6. So to get it big enough, I'm adding some green fabric to it. And then I'm going to put this other green on there to sort of tie with the trees. And not that there's gold here, but it sort of goes with it. And then I'm going to put a red strip on the top and a red strip on the bottom. Like that. I will trim it to fit the batting because it will be slightly bigger, but that's kind of the whole idea. Now, as far as the backing goes, I've got this chunk of red. And I'm going to cut it big all around. And then I'm going to use this as the binding. Pretty simple, right? This mug rug top is done. It is, let's double check the size. It is 9 this way and 10.25 this way. So it's a little bit bigger than I actually need. But what I want to do is get my piece of batting back here and kind of line this part up where I want it to be. So I intended it to be over this way. So the green is a smidge over there. And that green is just a touch that way. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It's fine that way. Bring it down a teeny bit here. Basically even. Pretty close. Maybe back up a touch. I'm not overly concerned that there's exactly the same amount of red on the top and on the bottom. I just want it to be reasonably close in amount. So about that, yeah, that looks pretty good there. Let's scoot that over a little bit. Now we'll line that up. And double check it on the back. Yep, looks pretty straight there, looks pretty straight there. Okay. That's how the top's going to be. I'm just going to put a little bit of basting spray on it and stick it together. I'm going to do some quilting on this mug rug. I have my machine loaded with a green thread that matches pretty well. I'm going to stitch in the ditch there, and there, and there. And then I'm probably going to do a crisscross through there, maybe zigzag, I don't know, something in here. Or maybe just some wiggly lines down the middle. I'm not sure yet. And then along the edge, I'm going to do some red quilting just to stitch in the ditch there, along the edges. This one's all done. I did the cheater binding, just fold it over twice and sew it down. And it comes out looking like another row quilting, pretty much. This mug rug will be done in a similar fashion, but I'll center the gnomes rather than have them to one side. Trees on either side, gray on top and bottom. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. That's the backing. I have to get more of this gray fabric out of my tub because I'm going to use this for the binding, I think. And my batting rectangle is 10 this way by, what are we at this way? Just a minute. Let's see if I can read it better. 8.5 this way. So it's very similar to what the other size is. Same idea. I did not actually have enough of that gray print for the binding, so I'm using this red print. And I've cut 3 strips, 2¼ inches wide, and that should give me about 45 inches in total, and I need 37 to 38 to make sure there's enough binding to go around. I changed my mind about the quilting for this mug rug. I'm only going to use gray. So I did X all the way across, and I went around in the ditch all the way. I just think gray looks better on the back rather than red. So the next line of quilting is going to be just like a lap all the way around. I'm just going to follow this edge with the edge of my walking foot. And then down here, I'll pivot and I'll line up the walking foot along that edge and keep going and just go all the way around.